16-year-old female gets pranked, also gets visual hallucinations and vomiting. Turns out to be a failing liver.
Why have Foreman's breasts suddenly started to droop?
Large breasts are a classic symptom of you letting Foreman take vacation days so he can finish his FDA reports before the end of the year.
When are you taking vacation?
Hepatic and neurological involvement.
So I understand Foreman's absence, your presence, not so much.
I'm bringing in a case. You may have noticed me doing that before.
I've noticed you a lot recently. It's almost as if you have a sexual interest in someone here. Like, say, Taub.
Well, Taub might think I like him if I stayed, which is why I'm gonna do this.
Somehow I don't think that was really about me.
Wilson's disease.
Ceruloplasmin's normal.
You got a Christmas present.
Greg made me think of you.
That's funny. Usually explodes after I do that.
Alcohol abuse?
She's 16. The kind of boozing destroys your liver that early, parents or teachers would notice. Wow, Manual of the Operations of Surgery by Joseph Bell.
You're throwing that away?
Twice. Someone's screwing with me. Forget it.
Yeah, gifting antique medical texts. Oldest gag in the book.
Handwriting's kind of girly. You got an admirer house?
I said forget the book. Why'd they pick on her?
She's an overachiever. High grades, she volunteers. She's a big target.
I'm assuming, literally, depending on where this school falls on the Heather scale.
You think the kid slipped or something? The teachers grilled them.
When did teachers ever know how to motivate their students?
What did you do to Natalie?
It's all my fault. I didn't stop her from being a total pig. What are you...
Your friend's liver is failing. We're doing what we can, but she still might need a transplant. She could die unless you tell us what you gave her.
Just tell him. Shut up. We gave her some shrooms.
We took some ourselves. We just wanted to make her loosen up a little.
Thoughtful of you. You got any left?
They're in Simon's locker.
This was your idea?
No way. I didn't give her anything.
Right. You just knew about it and let them do it.
Poisonous mushrooms and hallucinogenic ones are different.
Not if they're not dry correctly.
Get back to school. You better hope we got to her in time.
Heartbeat?
150. BP 180 over 110, crackling 3/4 of the way up.
At least this means she didn't try to kill herself.
We'll scratch the hallucinations. That's from the mushrooms. Leaves liver failure and now pulmonary edema.
And you standing there beseechingly.
Yes, I was gonna stalk you at home, but it was a busy week and your office is closer.
13 and Foreman were busy drug trialing, and we needed an answer on the overdose, so we called her in. She's just updating us.
Convenient.
Update's done.
This is a good experience for me, as my parents never got divorced.
Theories.
Glue sniffing.
Effects on the lungs would have been immediate.
House, we all know what's going on here. Cuddy gave you that present.
No. Infections.
No fever, no polys in the sputum.
I think she loves you.
I told you to lay off the present. And the LSD. We got distracted by the painkillers. Toxins are still the most likely to go.
Just tell her how you feel. If you won't, then I will. I'll walk right down there. Damn it. Love like this needs to fly free.
You talked to Wilson.
He has very girly handwriting, by the way.
I knew I should have just wrapped a new present. You said the patient volunteered where?
Pleasant Valley.
Soup kitchen in Trenton. 13 in Cutner. Go search the home and the school. Taub, you take the anal swabbing of the fragrant and contagious homeless man.
Natalie?
Oh, God, Natalie.
She's having a seizure. Stay on the side, nurse!
Is this from the TV?
Not with a supple neck. I don't know what this is. 4 milligrams lorazepam.
Liver, lungs, and now brain, which has mysteriously reappeared. Speaking of mysteriously reappeared.
Her ALT is 20 times normal. Transaminases and PT's way up. She's gonna lose her liver. We gotta get her on the transplant list.
You keep showing up. You also keep leaving. It's possible that you have the hots for me, but really, really hate this kid. It's also remotely possible that I have that reversed.
She's a nice kid. I want to make sure she's okay. Hepatic fibrosis.
Normal complement level, normal sized liver.
She remind you of you? Nah, you want to lose her in high school. You had every Tom, Dick, and Herschel wet dreaming about you. She could be making you think of another helpless, chubby little girl you recently met.
You are not really making this about the baby I tried to adopt.
Been a few weeks. Just enough time to get over hurt feelings.
Natalie's 16. I think you're confusing being maternal with being human. If we hadn't ruled out the mushrooms,
Maybe we shouldn't have. Forget toxic, think allergic. Severe mold allergy could cause liver failure, respiratory arrest, and encephalopathy.
She ate the shrooms days ago. There's no way she'd still be sick.
Unless it also gave her a fungal infection. Give her a prick test and antifungals.
the parents said no to the benzos, but I still think Natalie's not being honest with me.
So she's willing to die to cover up some boozing.
She's very depressed. She feels like she deserves what the other kids are dishing out on her. I think she either wants to die or she wants the attention that dying gives her.
I have no idea why you care so much. Tell Kuttner to start her on benzos.
House, the parents just...
Not the alcoholism. Seizures. Totally different. Don't need their approval for that.
Got your towel!
She was talking to me and then she just passed out. The heart's slowing down. Can you fix it?
Can you fix it?
I'm trying. Push one at atropine.
High alk phos could also be from liver failure. She's a teenager. Means bone growth and destruction could throw it off.
Maybe, but it's higher than you'd expect.
Start her on chemo.
Do a bone marrow biopsy to confirm.
Why are you ordering tests instead of treatment? Her heart and liver are about to give up. Do whatever you need to.
Why are you so attached to this girl? It's your call.
He doesn't want us to treat her.
If it's leukemia, even if we kill every cancer cell, her heart and liver are too far
A
gone.
double transplant.
With brain involvement, the committee won't even open the file. There's no reason to put a dying girl through a painful treatment if it can't save her. He's being kind.
I'll arrange a biopsy. What if we're wrong? Maybe we shouldn't have overlooked autoimmunes. High SED rate.
I'm over this. Normal complement level.
So it isn't hepatic fibrosis. Could still be microangiopathic vasculitis. With high-dose steroids, we might be able to reverse
You
that.
run a hospital that treats thousands of patients every day. Some of them die every day. You're gonna get this worked up over every one of them. Yes. BRB.
What is it?
Thank you from a patient.
For you.
I saved her marriage by showing that her pregnancy was a result of parthenogenesis.
Human parthenogenesis. You proved...
Yep. It's unbelievable. But I personally checked it 5 times.
How did you check it 5 times? The cycler's broken. You would have had to send it out. It would have taken...
Oh, yeah. That does sound impossible now that I think of it. I guess the better explanation is that the paternity test showed she cheated, so I faked the whole parthenogenesis thingy.
What? Why?
I win.
You faked a scientific miracle just to win a bet with Wilson.
More an argument. I realized it would have been simpler to just fake the paternity test, but hey, Christmas spirit and all that.
I think you're confusing nice and evil again. Letting a woman deceive her husband by inventing a virgin birth just so you can...
And it obviously would have been more fitting if the baby had been born on Christmas, not just invented then.
It's not leukemia. Seizures, liver failure. It's eclampsia.
Which means we don't have one dead patient. We have 2.